Hey guys, welcome back to Balls Fan TV, and today we're doing the match preview for our game against UCD tomorrow evening at Daily Moon Park. Yeah, big game, one that we probably got to win. Look, it's one of our games in hand. Obviously the other clubs that are in Europe aren't in action this weekend, so it's a big opportunity for us to try and build a lead on Dundalk. Who we are level on points with in fourth, and I think we're ahead on goal difference. So. Yeah, if we could get 3 points here, it'd be massive. But yeah, look, as we touched on in the reaction to the Shells game, look, it was a good win, good to get through to the next round of the cup. Good draw in the second round as well. We faced Rockmount at home, a non-league team, so like it's probably one of the better draws you could have hoped for. Obviously Derry got Pats as well, so one of them teams will be going out, so it does open the door for us a little bit, so we'll see how that goes. But more on this game now, anyway. Yeah, look, it's a big game. We're at home. We should be winning. That's put it simple, really. That's what we should be doing against a team like UCD, who look at bottom of the league with 9 points. They've only won 2 games all season. They've been conceding a lot of goals lately, and look, I know they got a win there in the cup against Cove. You didn't. They kind of made hard work of it. Do you think it was what 3-2 or something like that? So you know, we, they are going to be going down with a bit of a whimper, but looks of things. So look, we just got to do what we have to do, don't we? We have to go out there and get the win. Try and make it convincing as well. Try and get a few goals. Try and restore a little bit of hope because we are starting to slowly do that. We think though, because we are slowly improving. I suppose. Look, we got a good win there Friday in the cup. We got a draw then against Shells, then in the league, and then obviously the Dundalk win. So we are starting to build up a little bit of form, but it's all about continuing that now and starting to go on a bit of a run. Um, to try and push ahead in this race for Europe. Look, expect us to win the game. Obviously, look, we're at home against a team we're bottom of the league with 9 points. You expect nothing less than a win. Um, and look, I think we can take a lot of confidence from that Shells game. We played quite well. It was quite comfortable for us. Good, a few good, strong individual performances from Waffle and Sloyan at the moment. Conley looked decent. James Clark was playing very well. Even when Novak went off with an injury, Kane Burns stepped in and looked very solid. So look, there were some strong individual performances from that sorry from that Shells game. So look, hopefully now that's given us a bit of confidence heading into these crucial run of games. Um, I don't think I'd change the team too much for this game. Obviously, there's a couple of injury concerns. I know Novak went off, Flores went off. Now Flores' injury looked a little bit more serious. Hopefully he's not out for too long. Um, but yeah, I'll go into it now anyway. Talbot and goal, obviously. I'd keep Bugger at right back. I thought he actually played very well when he went at right back on Friday. A lot of people were, including myself, were calling for Bard to get a start, but Bucko played very well at right back. I thought he was very solid. When we're seeing him coming up against Moylan, I thought, oh God, he could be in trouble, but I thought he dealt with him very well, and he put in a solid performance. So I'll keep Bucko at right back. Two centre halves. I'll have Novak and Casper. I know Novak went off with an injury, but it didn't look too serious. So I'd imagine he'll be okay for this game. I'll have him alongside Casper. Left back Paddy Kirk. Midfield. I don't know if Flores will be fit for this game or not. So I don't have him in my team. So I'll have McDonald and McMahon as the two sort of midfielders behind James Clark, which is it's a good midfield. We have options there now. Obviously Clark is obviously there's obviously that debate really as to whether is he better off the bench? Is he better as a starter? But look, he's coming in as a starter now for the Shares game. He played really well, and he's shown that look he is probably better as a starter, and I'd start him again in this game for sure. With behind him, I'd have McDonald and McManus. McManus put in a very good performance there last week. McDonald came off the bench there for Flores when he went off injured. So look, I think that's a pretty solid midfield we've got there. That's what I'd be going with. Front three, I wouldn't change it. I'd have Conley on the right, Akintunde on the left, and obviously Afolabi up front. Yeah, look, there's not much to really change there. I thought the performances from all three of them were very good. Um, Sorry, just have to change the lighting a bit there because the sun was shining through and was kind of bright on my face, so it looked a bit weird. But yeah, on the front three anyway, looked, I thought, some good performances there from them last week. Afterlabi's obviously on incredible form at the minute, 5 goals in 5 games. I think we've all had to kind of what's the word, really kind of eat a massive slice of humble pie when it comes to Afolabi, including myself. I had my doubts about him at the start of the season. I didn't think he'd be the one to score the goals, but look, he's been playing very, very well lately. Look, he's been playing well all season. I think it's just that he hasn't really got the goals. Now he's starting to get the goals, and look, long may that continue. I think Conley over the last couple of weeks has improved massively. Obviously, since Danny Grant's come back, I wonder has he thought, oh God, that's Danny Grant's come back. I could lose my place here and better step up my game. And he's done that so far over these last couple of weeks since Danny Grant's come back. Played very well against Shales. It's just that end product, maybe he's still lacking a little bit of it, but look, there's still more to come from Conley. I think if he could start maybe getting a couple of goals, that'd be great. But look, I still have him on the right, Akintunde on the left. I think he did start getting a little bit tired towards the end of that Shels game. Obviously, he's only come back from an injury, so that's probably understandable. Um, you know, he's that kind of player though as well, where you probably don't want to play him in the full 90. He has his injury problems, and it wouldn't probably be fair on him to play a full 90 at this moment anyway. But I'd have him in the team starting in this game. Um, Look, in terms of a score prediction, look, I expect us to win the game comfortably. That's how we want. That's what I want to see. Against a poor UCD side who concede a lot of goals. Look, I know we've made hard work of these games over these last few weeks, or not even weeks, yeah, past few months that we played UCD. Even last season, we did struggle a little bit against them. I think early in the season, back in March, I think it was a 2-1 to us at Daily Mail. We didn't play particularly well that night, from what I can remember. We won it narrowly, and then obviously I think we got a draw against them in the UCD ball back in April, which was a disappointing result. I think they scored quite late on as well. Um, but yeah, look, we're at home. There's a bit of confidence back in the team, I think, just judging by what we've seen in the last week or two in terms of performances. We're starting to get a bit better. We've got more options now. Look, Danny Grant's come back. We signed a defender on loan today. Holdman, I think his name is, from Redden on loan. So we'll see what he brings. But yeah, look, we're starting to add a bit more to the team now. We're starting the squad looking a bit more. We've started to bulk up the squad a little bit. And look, hopefully now we can have a strong second half of the season. But look, I expect a win here tomorrow. I'm going to go 3-0. I think Afolabi might get a couple of goals just to continue his good run of form. And yeah, look, we need a comfortable win to keep this to keep us in the race for Europe, keep us in the race for the top four, because we can't be relying on the cup really, because if worse comes to worse and we finish fifth or whatever, and we don't win the cup, that would be disappointing. But we need to be back in Europe. That's the goal at the end of the day. But yeah, look, I'm expecting a comfortable win. I'm gonna go 3-0. And yeah, that's gonna end the video. Make sure you like, subscribe, share, comment down below what you think heading into this game, your score predictions, whatever, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.